Hi everyone. Just wanted to, before we go into product specifics, talk a little bit about our philosophy as a brand, because it kind of permeates every product we make and how we make our product. First and foremost, fabric is the core. It is essential for quality, and we believe it's the fundamental building block from everything we build. So it's something we'll talk a little bit more about when we go into each of our fabrications, but having quality fabric is essential. Second, fit. When I say fabric is everything, fit is also everything. So an inclusive fit, and we've really evaluated our product from every angle to make sure that it is inclusive of a large variety of women's body styles, making a concerted effort to expand our size offering. So right now we offer 000 through size 18, but we are quickly expanding by the end of the year up to size 24 and 4 inseams, because that is absolutely critical. We know that women come in all shapes and sizes. So right now we're offering a 28, a 30, a 32, and a 34-inch inseam. Thirdly, collaboration. Kate talked a little bit about this, but our brand is developed directly with our end users. So we have worked with many, many women in various trades to develop each and every product, and it's one of the most exciting things we do. We don't sit in an office and think about, oh, what would people like next season? We're actually talking to everyone who's out there wearing the product. What do you need? What are your biggest pain points? You know, do you want a hammer loop? Do you not want a hammer loop? Are these pockets working? Do you need different pockets? What kind of fabrics do you need? Do you need water resistance? You name it, every aspect of the line. Fourthly is really about social responsibility and how we produce our product, whether veg tanning leather or minimal wash process on our denim. We have tried to do the right thing, and it's part of our company ethos. So it's not something we talk a lot about, but it is also incorporated both into our fabric, from fiber all the way through factory, and in everyday business operations. So those are some of the core philosophies. And with that, I'd like to talk to you about our 4 key fabrications for Spring 19. I'll start with the Power Flex, which has been a fabric that we've offered since October online in the Maven, and it's been our best seller. It's a beautiful, it's like your yoga pant meant your work pant and fell in love and had a baby, and it's the Power Flex. It's just got an amazing amount of stretch. It's super durable. It's 12 ounce. It's got great memory retention, 99% memory retention. A lot of times when people hear stretch, they're like, oh no, stretch denim, it bags out, it's not quality, it's not durable. I think this really redefines stretch denim in the workwear world. The second fabric is the Kilo, which is also a stretch indigo denim. We called it a reinforced stretch denim because it truly is reinforced. It has polyester in the warp and the weft. It's like a Kevlar-like version of a denim that provides ultimate durability, 2 to 3 times stronger than any other denim out there on the market. Our third fabric is a black denim, and this has actually been part of our sales over the past year as well and performed extremely well. It's a little bit lighter weight. It's a 10-ounce denim. It's just all year-round, kind of purposeful. It has stretch, but not too much stretch. It's really breathable, and it looks great. It's black, so I think for a lot of people who prefer a non-indigo option, the black has been excellent. The last, but not least, is our canvas. We knew going in that denim isn't what everyone needs in the workwear world. A lot of people rely on canvas, so we worked with a mill to customize this fabric. It's a 3% stretch, so while being comfortable and able to wear off the shelf, it also has stretch. Again, not too much stretch, but just enough to have the right kind of flexibility when you're working. Durability-wise, we tested it against all of our competitors a couple of different ways, and it performed 30 to 40% stronger across the board from any other fabric we tested it against. It's been outstanding. So those are the 4 fabric lineup. Let's talk a little bit about the product itself. That's the best part. So we'll start with the Maven, because the Maven is where we started as a team, and it's near and dear to our heart. I'm going to do a version of our product called the Founder Favorite. So I'm basically going to just walk you through the product and tell you what are the founder's favorite features. And feel free to ask questions, or as Kate mentioned, there are tabs down below on your launch page. You can go into specifics on which fabrics are available and which products, and more details on each of the products. So with the Maven, what can I say? Pockets, pockets, pockets. It's kind of where it all started, because Kate and Kyle really had issues with finding a pant that fit, that had the right kind of pockets that would function for them. So our favorite pockets are the 4 side pockets. We spent a lot of time developing these 4 pockets. There's 3 on this side for tools, cell phone. This one is particularly good for tools with sharp ends, because it pokes out through the end and you don't have to wear a hole. There's a pencil pocket. On this side, this is great for cell phone. I use this for cell phone all the time, but can be used for other tools as well. A great hammer loop that sits flush to the body, so just enough to be able to get your tools in there, but not so loose that they're going to wiggle around too much. And then this nifty little pocket up here is great for tape measure, clip it in, or you're going to meet Jude later on in this broadcast, and she carries her truing shears in here, which are really cool. And then you have your just basic, super deep, nice front pockets. Coin pocket, which a lot of people also use for clipping tools, and nice deep back pockets, carrying notebooks and anything else that you might need. The other favorite about this pant is versatility. One of the other big pain points for Kate and Kyle was that they would be working, and then they would need to meet a client, and they would be wearing like these schlumpy, gunny sack looking work pants, and they were embarrassed because they were also professionals who were dealing with contractors and subcontractors and their clients themselves. So we developed this pant very specifically to create something that had not excess fabric, room to move, because obviously they were unloading plants, planting, you name it, but also something that they could wear, get dirty, but then go into a client meeting and feel totally professional and represent themselves. So that is the Maven. Next is the utility. So we launched with the Maven, right? We launched in the end of September, and we were sold out within 6 weeks. And we kept doing trunk shows because, one, it was a good way to get our name out there, people to see our product, but it was also a great way to get feedback from customers, because people were wearing the product, trying it on, coming back to buy another, or maybe in a different fabric. And then we had people who were like, you know what, slim pant for working just does not work for me. I need something with more room. And we were like, okay, we hear you. Our next silhouette is going to be a straight leg. It's going to have enough room to go over your boot. It's not going to have too much excess fabric, but it's going to have enough that you can move around. There's ease through the hip, down through the thigh and knee, but again, not so baggy that you look like, you know, you're wearing somebody else's pants. Favorite features here, we kind of took everything we loved about the Maven, and then we added some more cool stuff. So, Gusseted Crotch, again, going back to that need for mobility, the Gusseted Crotch is just amazing for, I don't know how many of you worn them, but I don't think we'll ever go back. We're putting Gusseted Crotches on everything else in our line, which you'll see. Articulated knee, so great for when you're inserting knee pads and trying to keep them in one place. The articulation just kind of holds them in place. We added a little zipper pocket at the back. You can hardly see it because it's kind of hidden, but this is great for, you know, driver's license, tampons, you name it, something you just want to keep secure and you don't want falling out. Great little zipper pocket. We also added some reinforcement at the back of the leg opening, because we talked to so many women who had that part of their pants wearing out consistently because they would rub against boots. Or I just met with a woman who works on ships, and the abrasive steps that she has to go up and down every day really rub on the back of her pants. So this kind of reinforcement helps for all sorts of environments. Yeah, so those were kind of the key things we added in with the utility, and we could not be more excited than we are about this pant. It's really fun. We've started seeing, it's been out to wear test with a couple of different women here in the Pacific Northwest, and it's just getting rave reviews. Okay, third silhouette is a construct, and again, going back to sort of those trunk shows that we've been holding over the last year, we had a lot of women who, wanted more of a relaxed fit. And so we were like, what silhouette could we bring in that could incorporate a relaxed fit, all the functionality of pocketing and everything else, but maybe stylistically wasn't an exact mimic of the Maven and the utility. So we looked more towards like a cargo silhouette versus a traditional 5-pocket silhouette. We built in all of the core deep functional pockets at the sides, but then we added some additional cool stuff like reinforcement at the bottom of the front pockets, where a lot of people are clipping in tools in and out. We saw that as a wear point on the Mavens, and we're like, okay, how can we improve that? So we added this reinforcement. The other thing we love about this silhouette is it's a little bit lower rise in the front. It still has a great back of the rise, so you don't get like plumber's crack, but a little bit lower rise in the front. And then we love this wider waistband with the double button. We had heard from a lot of women that this really helps them with their waist fit. So we felt that was important to incorporate. And then we just love the contrast stitch. We love the little, again, secure pocket with the zipper, but just a super cute and different silhouette. So this is the construct. Overalls. So, the biggest challenge for us is that there's such a dearth of, or lack of product in the women's workwear market that people really clamor for new product. So if it's not a pair of pants, is it an overall? Is it a coverall? Is it outerwear? And for us, the challenge as a small company is where do you stop and where do you end? Like, what do we build next? And we've been sending out surveys and hearing loud and clear from people that overalls definitely are extremely critical and a missing link in the market. So building the overall was super fun. We took all the functionality of sort of from the waist down that we had built into our bottoms, and we said, let's create a silhouette that has room to breathe, is a straight leg, so it's nice and comfortable through the hip and down through the thigh and leg, but also isn't so baggy that you, again, feel like you're wearing a gunny sack, something that actually is slimming and cute. So we, I think, bridged both worlds with the overall. Kate was wearing it earlier, and you'll see her again. And then had some fun, like building in more pockets, if you can imagine that. So we have 4 pockets in the bib, a zipper pocket in the side, a pocket up top, a little pocket here, and then one of our other favorite features is this little eyelet. You're probably like, what is that for? Well, it could just be for earphones, but it was Kyle's idea to put in a place where you could actually spool through twine or wire while you're working and not have to hold it between your thighs or have it resting on the ground, but actually have it tucked inside your pocket and just thread it through. So another one of our favorite features. All right. Thank you, Kyle.
You're welcome.
So going into our tops, work shirts. Who doesn't need a work shirt? And I have to say, of course, the pockets are a favorite. Pockets are always a favorite. But my personal favorite with this shirt is the slubby herringbone fabric. It's different, but it's super versatile. It's great for, it's part of a spring 19 line, but it's actually an all-year fabric. It's 100% cotton. It's great for putting on in the morning when it's cool, while you're working, take it off. It's a great layering piece. It's distinct, it looks great, and of course we built it for a women's silhouette, so you don't have to wear your husband's work shirt or your partner's work shirt or your friend's work shirt. You can wear your own work shirt and feel really good in it. Can we do this as a capsule? Yeah.
Do you want the featherweights too?
Yeah. And the hoodie?
Yeah. I don't know if you want the bandana.
Maybe I'll do the hoodie by itself. Okay. It's kind of a standalone. So this is a knit capsule, just 4 t-shirts that are, fun, versatile, functional t-shirts. The Get Dirty, of course, just a cute, super cute graphic tee that you can wear whether you're working or not working. Comfortable V-neck, not too deep, but just, again, built for sort of like functionality and nice fabric. It's got a 30 single slub as well. And then the long sleeve tees, which we were really excited about because they seem like the most basic thing in the world, but they're hard to find. They're hard to find in the right fit, that are long enough, that are comfortable enough. They're 100% cotton, but they're just the perfect layering piece. They you know, not over branded, but a really cute little embroidered bird at the bottom. Yeah, sometimes beauty is in simplicity, and this program really encapsulates that. Sorry. I'm not very good at being Vanna White.
Clearly, I'm not either.
So this hoodie is, I don't know, it might be my favorite piece in the line. It's, what we set out to do with this hoodie is really build like the ultimate work hoodie. We call it a work jacket because it's super heavy, nice industrial zipper, and but nice detailing too. So I think across the line, we always knew that you didn't have to sacrifice style to have functionality, and this piece really sums that up. Like, it can look cool and be super functional at the same time. Again, it's a spring 19 piece, but it really can be worn year round. It's the kind of hoodie that you'll probably be walking down the street and people ask you, where'd you get that hoodie? Because it's distinct, it's different, and again, it's just super functional. Deep pockets, industrial strength weight, and ribbing at the side so that it just naturally slims the body. So yeah, that's the hoodie.
Awesome.
And lest I drag on and on, I'll talk a little bit about the accessories because they're super fun as well. Starting with the gloves. So this is our multi-purpose glove. Quick drying, machine washable, reinforced palms. This is great for anything that you are doing, whether it's landscaping, working around the house, DIY project. We've been testing it with Oregon tradeswomen, and a lot of the carpenters and women working in the trades have been really excited about it. Even though we intended it originally more light use, but it, I think, has true functionality across the board. Touch sensitive index finger, so you can use your phone. You know, comes far up on the wrist, so you don't feel like you're not going to be protected enough. Nice women's fit, so snug, will not limit dexterity, which has, you know, been one of the key points of feedback we get from everyone is, you know, we want quality product that's durable, but we don't want it to get in the way of our work. And we really designed these gloves with that in mind. The next is our protective glove. Again, paying close attention to fit for women, so making sure that it was small enough and building in extra protection like a Kevlar palm. Again, water, again, it can be used quick drying, machine washable, but just built with more protection. So Kevlar palm, extra protection on the knuckles and the back of the knuckle, and down the fingers. Again, touch sensitive on the index finger if you need to use your phone. Really intended for someone who's like doing demo work or work where they potentially could become injured if something falls in them, or are working with really abrasive materials. This glove is excellent for that. Our belts are beautiful American buffalo, veg-tanned leather belts. Again, we kind of built these for our ultimate versatility. You see the double holes all the way around, so, you know, sizing-wise, they come in 2 different sizes, but, you know, as everyone shifts sizes throughout the year, you can just adjust. Buffalo skin is known for its durability and its beauty, so we felt it was appropriate to use it as our material for our belts. Beanies, these guys are so cute. They're reversible. So you see the striped side out here. This is the solid side. The label itself is reflective, so you can wear it out at night and be seen. Favorite thing about these is really the merino. You cannot beat merino in terms of being the ultimate workwear fiber, both warming and cooling, water resistant, antimicrobial, am I saying that right? It's lightweight, but its insulation properties are that of a much heavier fabric or fiber. So merino, can't beat it, and they're super cute. And then last but not least, our bandanas. Again, sometimes beauty is in simplicity. You'd think, why do you need bandanas and handkerchiefs as part of a workwear line? But as Kyle can attest to, early mornings out in the garden when your nose is running, you need a handkerchief, and you always need a bandana for that wood sticking off the back of your truck and you need to flag it. You got your bandana. So they're cute and also very functional. So that kind of leads out the product. Did I miss anything?
I think you covered it. It's great.
Great.